In this PowerPoint presentation, I will share information about myself, Ryan Newman, and my leadership platforms in compliance with the requirements of Indiana University's course A785, the internship in district level administration. I'll begin with a brief summary of who I am. First of all, and most importantly to me, I'm a husband, a father, and an educator. I've been employed at Carmel Clay School since 1996 as an elementary teacher, an elementary assistant principal, an elementary principal, and now in my role as Director of Human Resources for our district. I'd like to summarize the goals that I have professionally. My goal is to serve in a district level leadership position in which I can use my skills and talents to meet the needs of the students, the staff, the parents, and the community in order to collaborate in the best interest of students, to form positive relationships with students, staff, parents, community members, to design decision-making opportunities in which all stakeholders have input and are valued. And finally, to evaluate instructional strategies systematically. In terms of the pillars of the political leadership platform, these three core beliefs frame who I am. First of all, I think I need to know myself and know my beliefs. I need to know what I stand for, what I care about, and what I value. Without knowing those things, it's very difficult for me to understand someone else, their viewpoint, their beliefs, and what they stand for. Secondly, I think it's critical to respect and care about the belief of others. I certainly am not all-knowing. And as such, I need to seek the input of others in decision-making. You cannot do that without genuinely caring about and respecting others' beliefs and ideas. And finally, in terms of political level leadership, I think it's critical to be able to communicate decisions and the decision-making process effectively. In order to truly have stakeholders involved, you have to acknowledge differing viewpoints. You have to acknowledge the role that various stakeholders played in the decision-making opportunity. And you do those things in an attempt to work together moving forward with the decision that's made. In terms of the pillars of my instructional leadership beliefs, I firmly believe in collaboration amongst educators that results in shared leadership as much as possible. Doing things together, drawing on each other's experiences and strengths, will surely lead to decisions that are more well-grounded, more well-rounded than if there was not that collaboration. While it's a tired statement in education, I do believe in the power of data to inform decision making. I think instructionally, our outcomes are critical to measure. I'm not necessarily referring to performance on standardized assessments, although that may be a part of the data set that's considered. Certainly would like to look more so at growth, student growth, educator practice growth, to help make decisions moving forward. I think Instructional goals are critical. Those goals should fall underneath broad district level goals, all presumably aligned in pursuit of the end result of increasing student achievement. In terms of facilities and human resource leadership, I think it's critical to make human resource decisions with input and with consideration given to the ramifications of both inaction and action. Each situation in human resources stands on its own, to some degree at least, and ought to be considered that way. These are not decisions to make lightly. These are decisions that determine who we're going to work with our students on a daily basis. I can't think of many decisions that are more impactful. Sometimes in those decisions, inaction, in terms of a job action, is the right answer, because there are times when employees who make mistakes are able to learn from that mistake and are able to be remediated. And I think we should, in our business of people and growing people, we should offer those opportunities when we can, provided that it's not detrimental to students. I very much think that employees, people, perform at a higher level when they're valued and respected. I think every employee in a school district needs to know that we feel that they play an important role. We all play an important role in providing an environment in which our students can learn. And finally, I think the quality and the appearance of our facilities sends a message. It sends a message to our students, sends a message to our parents, sends a message to our community. I'll focus especially on the community aspect. Some members of our community will know nothing about our school more than what they see driving by. So to have grounds that are well kept, facilities that are well kept, signage that communicates clearly, sends a message of a school district that cares about its students, that cares about the quality of its schools. That can be a critical message to have sent in this day and age of referendum in schools in Indiana.